first or third person. It doesn't matter. They can do a people thing. But, you know, with young writers, I will tell you that they have to be pretty close to their subject, to their reader, to really do expository writing. They can't do it very well abstractly, especially at 4th grade. The topics that we're using are kind of issues-based topics or things that we know that kids can write about without having any outside, like references. So we're thinking about things that they can bring to the table without getting any kind of research or, you know, extra information or looking up things in books. So we are really looking at 4th and 7th grade. Most of the kids are developing their controlling idea with examples or experiences from their own life or from other people's lives. That works perfectly well, but you have to remember that if they use an anecdote, they cannot push into a story, which is the main problem we're having with anecdotes. Think about an anecdote as, here's this big long thing that happened to me. What you're going to do is teach kids, I'm going to pull this little piece from the anecdote, and this little piece, and this little piece, and this little piece. I'm going to put them together, and I'm going to use them to explain something. You know, I remember the time when my brother cried because I was hurt. It made me realize that he really loved me and cared for me more than I ever knew. Okay, so that would be like a special person. That would be like an anecdote where she's referring to something, right, that really happened. You know, it happened to her. But she's not going into all the little details about when the time she got hurt. So you're actually just kind of giving the pieces of the experience that help you explain. And then remember that we're not really looking so much at tone at 4th and 7th grade as we are at high school, but the words that kids use in expository writing have to fit the purpose. And the language really can be relatively informal. It should not be slang. It should not be texting language. We're having some problems with that. Yeah, we are. We have some 7th graders who put no punctuation at all in their pieces. And high school kids too. And it was all like texting. It's like writing a text message. We have to be careful about that. And that good word choice always, always, always makes the writing clearer, more precise, and more interesting. And here's the last thing I'm going to leave you with. Kids hear stories from the time that they're babies. And they have internalized story structure. They get it. Informational writing is not that way. They haven't been exposed to the structure of nonfiction writing. And so, really, nonfiction writing, like expository and persuasive, really have to be taught. The kids just, that's outside the boundaries of their own experience. And then, the very last thing, is I want you to remember our primary purpose as a community is to help students become confident, accomplished writers. The purpose of Staar is to give you a snapshot of students as writers at different points along the way, so you can chart students' growth. But it should not be and cannot be the end-all be-all. It shouldn't be what we're there for. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. I'm sorry if I remember.